Hi, I'm Heather Valentine from the Sewing Loft, and I love to make projects of all sizes and shapes, including some thick ones. Luckily, my Baby Lock Jazz is ready for the challenge. Today, I'm working on a really bulky fabric that requires many layers of soft and stable to be stitched together, and that doesn't even include the fabric or the zipper tapes. So to help make sure that I can stitch through all of these layers, I'm going to adjust the tension on my Baby Lock Jazz too. I can do that just by using the dial right over here on the side. Before I get started, I want to test it out on some scrap so that when I go to my project, I know that it'll be ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do to test is actually fold my scrap into a couple of layers to match what I have on my bag. Now, on certain spots, my bag actually has 4 layers of soft and stable. And to give you an example of just how thick that is, this is 2, and here's 4. That's a lot of bulk. So I'm going to adjust my tension as needed. I'm going to start with 2 and just show you how easy it is that this machine will actually has the power to go through it with ease. So now that's stitched through it beautifully, and I didn't have any issues, but I know that I'm going to have 4 layers. So I'm going to fold it in half, and I know just from experience that it's going to need to have the tension adjusted. So after I fold it in half, I'm going to adjust the tension. My dial on the side is currently set to the standard 2, and I'm going to shift it up to 3 because I know that I'm going to need it for all of this bulk. I'm also going to do one more thing, and that's lengthen my stitch length. So I'm going to open my top and change the dial from the standard 2 over to a 3. You're going to adjust it as needed for your project, but know that these are ways that you can adjust your machine. Now the one thing to notice is I'm not even pushing it. As I touch down my foot on the presser pedal, it's automatically going through. Now that I've adjusted my tension and done a test piece, I know that I'm ready to stitch on my project. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So remember, the next time you have a big bulky project, don't be afraid. Just simply adjust your tension and do a little test piece on some scrap fabric. And then when you're done, you'll have a beautiful bag or project ready to go with perfect stitches every time. I'm Heather Valentine from the Sewing Loft, and be sure to come visit me at thesewingloft.com for even more sewing tips and tricks.